looks like it's going to be a two-team race in the NL East. I mean, Phillies, Mets just keep alternating who's in first place at this stage of the game. But even with the Phillies making some pretty big moves during the trade deadline, who do you think is the stronger team at this point when you take a look at the next couple of months, or are they kind of very evenly matched at this point?
I think that the Mets are better than the Phillies. I think the Phillies did improve their bullpen, but the Mets certainly held serve with that. When you got that ace in Zack Wheeler at the top, that certainly helps. And it's something that Senga can be, but he's not. He's an ace, but he may not be a horse, as we were talking about going deeper into the game. So that's an advantage to the Phillies. But I thought, guys, what we really saw in the division series last year was we're talking about the Mets having a feast or famine offense. The Phillies really do. And they have a lot of guys that chase and a lot of guys that don't necessarily give you a great at bat when they're not hitting a home run. So I just like the Mets roster a little bit better. That's not to say that Phillies can't get hot and Mets can't get cold, and that's how it's settled. But if you're asking me who I think is better, I think the Mets have the edge.
I agree, Andy. I totally agree with that. What you just said is exactly. I see that Philly lineup. They have, when you got three of them hitting the ball in the ballpark, they're really dangerous. But and obviously with what they did in their bullpen to get the big closers, it was important. But I just think the Mets are a little bit more well-rounded. I like their team. You look down the bench and they've got replacements now of guys who could come in, and I just like them. And they've proved that, they're a better team when they go head to head. So yep. I think it's going to be a great race. The last 2 months of the season, and for me, that's what big league baseball is about. It's about the good teams battling each other, and everybody's going to get in. They're both going to get in the playoffs in October, and now we'll find out who can really pick up their play.